Yes, now I am gloating. It's 9:12 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It is April 24th, 2023. It is Monday, the Weaver Agency of Roseman, California. Oh, Tucker Carlson in his mouth. He's out of Fox News. He got terminated. They just broke the story about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Oh my God, it's so delicious. I just switched it on CNN and I saw the breaking news. I'm like, about time that damn asshole got his ass reamed. Reamed is one thing, but he got his ass kicked down by Murdoch himself. Carlson said he hated Trump's ass, and yet he was supporting him left and right. His mouth, his words. They're going to be talking about it on certain media channels on this one, but Fox is not going to. Fox won't. If Fox does it, they're going to be admitting to this bullshit. So we're going to see what they got on there anyway. Meanwhile, I'm taking my dog out for a walk. I need to. I'm going to put this on pause. I know the other videos are going to be seeming like they're just a little bit weird, and they are. Because to me, it was one thing seeing Donald Trump indicted. I'm like, okay, fine, he got indicted, a big deal. And the people that really expanded upon his insanity, that was the thing that I'm saying to myself, you know, they may have settled out of court. Fox did. But there was going to be consequences on this one. And the consequences that unfortunately I am having a gleeful fit on this one is seeing Tucker Carlson getting his ass reamed. No media organization, except maybe another online bullshit session, would take him now. Unless, of course, they're going to be like some other Trump station or something like that. But he hates Trump. He's already admitted it. It's already been out there. So he's not going to get the support from Donald Trump. He has burned himself effectively at this point. And mostly, we had to keep focusing on Sudan evictions, actually evacuations at this point, because that's important. You know, it really is. But what's scary at this point is not focusing on the evacuations inside Sudan, because that is important. What's scary right now is the way our world's running right now, and everybody is so crazy on Fox News, or actually they've been that way for a long while, believing Trump's bullshit, and then Tucker Carlson and the rest of the news organizations. If Fox News had not settled, if they had not settled and gone through the court system, all of them that had been subpoenaed that we see or we had seen on the air all the time would have been put up for cross examination. They would have had their asses torn apart. But it didn't go to trial. Fox rather have the thing buried. Their way of admitting that they did no wrong. They were covered under the First Amendment by putting out the bullshit. But the reputation and the stock prices are the ones that made the board of directors and the stockholders and the CEO at the time. They can't afford the collateral damage. They knew this shit was coming. They knew it. They knew their day in court was coming. And Murdoch had to say everything. If the news reporters were put on deposition and actually honestly told people, their own actions had been mentioned a lot. We got progressive media picking up on things left and right and posting it on social media left and right. The mainstream media won't touch it just yet, but the only thing they had was all the hearsay shit. But now they had confirmation. They had confirmation over what Tucker Carlson and the Elk had said, and Tucker is the first. I'm waiting for the rest of them to go and get their final paycheck. Good luck on them finding another job somewhere else, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I went nuts on this one. I went nuts on this one because this was like a victory lap. I heard, I saw, and I said, screw this noise. I gotta celebrate this shit. I gotta smile. I gotta laugh. I gotta act like a damn fool and idiot because I saw how much he was tearing apart people left and right. I heard his shit, not just the sound bites. I tried to stomach all of his damn crap. But now, Fox News is going to have to be scrambling left and right on what they're going to be doing for their evening show. Tucker Carlson was one of those heavyweights. About 1 or 2 years back, they lost Lou Dobbs and his attitude. Now they got the rest of the cast of characters. And I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for them to understand that what they have done came back to bite them in the ass. But here's the thing. I got to feel a little sympathy for them. Because what they did, they bullshitted, they carried on with their bullshit to people left and right. And 5 o'clock, we'll see tonight whether or not if Tucker Carlson is going to be doing his last or whatever. And I think I better put that on audio. This bastard doesn't understand. The shit he did has come back to bite him. He tried, as one progressive group noticed, he tried to have one particular shtick that only lasted so far. And he had to reinvent himself. And when he did, he went on the attack on anybody and everybody. He kept calling it January 6th. It wasn't an insurrection. It was like a tea party or a cakewalk or something else. They weren't covering it on Fox News or what the hell happened at the Capitol. And people died and people got hurt. But they wouldn't cover it. They wouldn't touch it. Neither would he. People got shot and he blamed something else. Actors. He did that for years. And a lot of people hated his ass. And I guess I was one of them too. I guess I was really, really pissed off at him at this point. Because I couldn't trust anything on Fox News. I used to a long time ago. Back in the 90s and early 2000s. They actually had some pretty decent show and they actually had some pretty decent reporting. But when they started leaning to the right and then to the extreme right, when they had a theoretical judge explaining and telling about her far right crap on people and attacking people, I wasn't about to have any of it. The law should have applied, yeah, but to put your personal opinion and you start attacking people and using the news media for your own idiocy. You're supposed to be a judge upholding the Constitution, upholding civil rights. You know, you went nuts. So I guess she's also going to be one of those next. And a few others are going to be in the same boat. But I know on social media they're going to be having a field day with this shit. They're going to be tearing apart Tucker Carlson and Fox News even worse. I know about 4 or 5 of those groups are just itching. They're having scratches over this damn thing. And they want to go after them like crazy. Oh man, do they want to go after people like crazy on this one? They are so. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And it shouldn't be funny. I mean, this is the ugliest damn thing I'd ever seen in my life. But then again, I'm seeing a downfall happening, and I'm wondering just how far. So I'm going to see YouTube right now. Oh my God. The Art Cleaning House. He just did his final broadcast today. Oh my God. He was terminated 20 minutes ago. No, an hour ago. Oh shit. Oh my God. What the hell is going on? It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. According to Politico, about almost an hour ago, he was just terminated. And he didn't like the way he got terminated. And he responded back on Twitter saying, "I wish somebody else would have said something about it." So now, this is crazy. I had a feeling Don Lemon was going to be on the chopping block, but I didn't realize that CNN was really cleaning house on this one. And Fox News reported on it. Oh, they mutually agreed to part ways. No, the guy's ass kicked. But I don't get the part concerning about Don Lemon, so I'm checking some of the other areas out. All right. He was stunned. He posted on a message board. President said Don and CNN have parted ways. Oh, no, no, no. This is. Oh my God, this is a free for all. It's a. I'm going through the news. What you hear right now is commercials on CNN. They got Inside Politics with John King. It was about 51 minutes ago that Fox News, from this date, time index 9:36 in the morning. I'm trying to see if there's been. Ooh. Because of his mouth and concerning about certain situations that happened. Don Lemon went off on a couple of people on the show, but unfortunately, Radar Online. The White House press secretary, didn't want to do it. Don's got a bad rip. He's moving somewhere else. Oh my God. So, because of his interactions with a few other people at CNN, and it really left a bad taste. Don really left some collateral damage with his attitude and stuff. So now he's out. Oh, this is going to be crazy day. This is going to be crazy day. How many more anchors out there are going to be terminated left and right? I wonder.
CNN employees just moments ago. I'll read to you part of it, John. Actually, most of it. It says CNN and Don have parted ways. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, and we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years. We wish him well, and we will be cheering endeavors. And then it goes on to say that the network is committed to the morning show CNN This Morning, which of course is hosted or was hosted by Don Lemon as well as Caitlin Collins and Poppy Harlow. Now, this statement is coming from CNN CEO Chris Licht. It does not detail what happened, what led to Don's departure, but Don Lemon is no longer with CNN, according to this memo that just went out to CNN employees. John,
that was going to be my follow-up, as it was in the Tucker Carlson case when we announced that he is leaving Fox, or he and Fox have parted ways. At the top of the show was the why, but it's clear from that we don't have any more information on that, correct?
Not at the moment, John, but rest assured, once I get out of here, I will be making some calls.
Oliver Dorsey, appreciate the hustle very much on this breaking news story. And again, I don't know the details happening while I'm sitting in the chair here, but I work here. I love this place. I certainly wish Don the best. He's always been good to me as a colleague. Let's move on now. We'll get more details as we can. The United States.
Okay, so you have heard about this one. It was one thing when Chris Cuomo had his own little situation going on where he had to be terminated. And he moved out to another news nation and he made his own show over there. I'll just hope that Don Lemon can find a place over there. I mean, 17 years Don has been with CNN, but over the last year, things have been stressful, intense. And it's already been reported last year that he had situations happening, and I guess maybe things had not been resolved. And this is the result of it. I was hoping maybe Don would be able to be salvaged, but apparently not. Chris Cuomo had been with CNN for a long while too. These guys were friends, buddies, and talking with each other. They're friends, or this or that, and then all hell breaks loose. Don Lemon was. He received a message, according to some of the news sources I've been pulling up here online. He got the information from his agent, not from management at all, but from his agent. So I guess they're giving him a few hours or maybe an hour just to pack his trash and then he's out of there. This morning was the last broadcast. And things looked like they were all right. Well, I was probably deceived by it because I just saw an issue. And here I am cheering about Tucker Carlson, and then Don Lemon in his mouth gets his ass terminated. He went off of one particular representative regarding black history. And I think that was the nail that got him kicked out. 3 days or just a probationary period, and then just that was it. And his fiery rhetoric is still on CNN and not to mention on YouTube regarding what happened. I mean, they got it out there already. Unless YouTube's going to be pulling his stuff back already on this. So it's going to be a crazy news day today. While some of the progressive people are going to be dancing in the streets because Tucker's out on Fox, some of those who actually tried to tolerate and like Don Lemon are going to be saddened by his loss. And those who didn't appreciate Don and his changes of attitudes throughout the while, maybe they're breathing a sigh of relief that he's gone. It's Wozers. Oh yeah, Wozers.